The worst couples ever.
But I said, why would I get her kids food? Why would I get her kids some food? They with their daddy.
She was right here.
They daddy should be feeding them.
And 5 years. What's going on, guys? Shak-Clips here once again, and let's try out some wild clips of the worst couples I can find. The link of my favorite clip will be at the end, guys, so make sure to stay tuned all the way till then to find it. But in this first one, it is definitely not good either. Basically, we have this woman over here, an older woman, I should say, basically complaining about her date that the guy didn't apparently buy enough food for himself, and she apparently got the ick from this, calling him super cheap. She got exactly what she wanted on her date, and she got, you know, the meal she wanted, the steak she wanted, the wine she wanted. Yet she still has the audacity to complain about what this other man is eating. How is that bothering you? That makes no sense.
I'm really trying not to have petty icks, but y'all just make it so fucking hard. So I was texting this guy. He was like, oh, I'm craving steak right now. Like, get ready. Let's go out. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. I can eat. Mind you, he texted me that he's craving steak. Okay? He said that. So we get there. I told him, like, order for me. I like my steak medium rare. I like wine or margarita. Do your thing. I like to do this to see kind of what vibe they're on, you know? He orders the cheapest steak on the menu. Okay, cool. Whatever. But that's like first red flag. And it was only a red flag just based off of the fact of how much he was chatting in my messages, you know? But anyway, besides the point. Now it comes time for him to order. Why does he order one lobster tail? Like just a lobster tail. No sides, no drink, just one singular lobster tail.
And who cares if it's one singular lobster tail? This is what the man wanted. Why is it your problem about what this guy is getting? You're not even paying for the meal itself. If you want this man to eat more, why don't you offer to pay for more food? Why don't you offer to split the bill? This man is treating you right by his standards. You're getting the ick from that, and it's just kind of super aggravating.
I was like, oh, I thought you were craving steak. You're not gonna get some steak? He's like, nah, man, I'm not even craving it no more. I just kind of want this lobster. I'm like, you don't want like a side or anything? Like some french fries, maybe some mashed potato? He's like, nah, I'm not even that hungry no more. So now I'm here thinking, like, is it me? Like, oh my God, is he having a horrible time? Like, does he not like me? No, he was definitely enjoying himself because he wouldn't shut the fuck up. So awkward because now I'm here eating a fat, juicy steak with my mashed potatoes, my asparagus, my bread. I got my wine, and he's just there sitting eating a fucking lobster tail. Finished it in like 5 seconds, and now he's watching me scarf down my food. Like, huh? Because it's like, you're a man. Like, I know you're hungry. You're not gonna eat? How am I eating more than you? What the fuck? I don't know, like, am I justified for being icked out? Like, would that ick you guys out? Or am I being petty? I don't know.
And this next woman is absolutely delusional. The woman on the top left thinks she deserves a man worth $500,000. Guys, I know a lot of people, and I don't even know a single person at the moment that makes $500,000. I know doctors, I know lawyers, and not a single one right now is making $500,000. And this woman on the top left feels like she deserves him all to herself. And she's somehow gonna find him. This is just delusional, and she's gonna be single for quite some time, thinking that she's gonna get him.
Why do you have the expectation that you should get a man that make 500,000? Nobody else got him. Most women, very few women that ever walked the earth got him. So why does Nisa get him?
Cause why not?
What?
Cause who gonna tell me I can't? You? I could get it. Don't never say never. I could.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
And this next we have this woman over here. She's an older woman crying, breaking down because why? She chose to, I guess, chase her career, chase to make money, chase other things in life than to settle down and have a family. She thinks that when she made a lot of money, she can impress a man with all of that without realizing men don't even care about money. All we care about is a woman looks and I guess how young she is. But here she is biting the dust at the end.
I've done really well for myself in my career. And I'm ambitious, and it seems to be something that is like desired because it's like, I don't know, a prize to be won. But then once I actually open up and like in the dating world and like let someone in, then they get bored or they don't see the value. And I was passed up on an opportunity this week as well. And then also the guy I was dating, it just, I guess, didn't work.
Now, after watching that clip of a woman breaking down after making a lot of money, here's a woman explaining how to fix that. This woman is not making any sense because clearly her idea doesn't work.
Who needs to hear this? But the amount of time that you are going to spend in a day thinking about a man, crying over a man, being upset about a man should be directly correlated to how many thousands of dollars you have in your bank account.
And this next video, this woman over here who literally is so bored that she goes outside trying to get free meals and dates from men she has no idea about. Literally walks in, I guess, starts flirting with a bunch of guys, gets free meals and stuff and then just makes her way back home. I'm not sure how bored you are. I'm not sure if you call this validation, but the fact that you have so much time on your hands, you like to spend other men's money for absolutely nothing at all just shows a lot about you and that you're probably never gonna get married.
Super hungry, wanted to go to brunch. No one was able to go with me, so I went by myself. Before I left, I looked in the mirror and affirmed to myself that I will not be paying for shit.
Oh my God.
The bar is the best place to meet and mingle with other people, especially men, if you're looking for someone to pay for your bill and to potentially go on a date. So I order a glass of wine. I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna just have a nice brunch by myself. As you can see from this clip, that's my target right there facing the other way.
Just real quick, did she really say that it would that was my target? Yo, this is how they feel about y'all. This is yo.
And this next we have this woman over here who is a single mother, literally said she's not going to give her man 100% submission or 100% of herself because she already has a kid to deal with.
Me going 50-50 and I'm a mother, please do not expect 100% woman or 100% submission.
Sis, nobody has a problem leaving you to be a single mom, and then you could do 100% of it by your damn self.
And this next we have this woman over here pretty much confessing that there was a nice guy who treated her right, I guess complimented her a lot, was a super nice guy, you can say. And as all nice guys we've ever seen on this channel, they never succeed in actually pulling the girl. It's the guy that can replace them that these women are into. Once again, just listen to what she said.
He was the nicest boyfriend that I've ever had, like to date. He was such a sweet, kind-hearted boy and just cared about me so much. And the reason that we broke up is I literally sat down one day just sitting in my room and I was like, wow, I don't actually like this. I just like how much he likes me. Ooh. I don't actually like him. I just like that he likes me so much.
That's cool.
Isn't it sad?
So basically, he was trying to jumping between us.
Yeah, and we didn't even. We would like dry up and make out for hours.
Hearing it, you loved the attention he was giving.
I absolutely did.
And this next woman making such a point. Basically, she is saying there's a lot of single women in the world who want a certain type of guy. But are you even that kind of woman that guy would even date? We've seen women say they want $500,000. We've seen women say they want to go on the fancy dates and all that kind of stuff. But why specifically you? Once again, you can think you're a 10, but would you even date yourself at the end of the day?
Ask this question all the time. You complain about men, but are you being the type of a woman that a man would want, right? Maybe in the instant when men are not thinking with their big heads and they're saying, oh, whoa, she's half naked, great, I'm going to go for it. Yeah. That might be what a man wants. But long term, that's not what a man wants. A man doesn't want a girl that's just going to be naked all the time and put herself out there available for every man to see. You know, that I don't have to be a man to know that that's not what men want. So then you say men suck. I'm looking at you going, I'm not a dude. I wouldn't date you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Again, self-perpetuating problem. Not enough women calling out the fact that women are not desirable right now, in my opinion, right? They're sexually desirable, but I wouldn't want to take you home to mom desirable.
And this next one, thankfully, Kevin has put the woman on the spot who thinks she's an 8 out of 10. Now, even saying you're an 8 out of 10 is still a pretty high standard. But I guess she didn't have enough confidence to show her face in the video.
You rank yourself as far as looks on the scale from 1 to 10, and you cannot use 7.
I would say 8.
Cam up. Get on the camera. Let's cam up. Cam up, cam up, cam up. And she just dropped.
Oh, hell no!
And this next one, we have these women over here who are pretty much demonizing this man for his standards. He literally just says he wants a woman who's traditional and is short. Apparently, these women didn't like that for some other reason and started ripping him for that. Imagine if a man started ripping them for their decisions, saying, oh, you want a man who makes $500,000 a year? No, they don't. They just say, yes, queen, go for it. It just makes no sense to me.
Describe your perfect woman.
Feminine.
Okay.
Petite.
What is classified as petite?
Just short. Skinny.
What is short? How short?
I don't know, just short and with a fat ass.
Okay, good answer. He's an ass man. He's an ass man.
And then traditional, of course.
That we
cooks and cleans.
No, why would you go to? Do you know how to cook?
What did he say? Of course I do.
Okay, will you ever cook?
I can do
or is it only your woman has to cook and clean?
She'll do it for me.
Oh.
I'm bringing all the money.
I'm bringing all the money. Doing what?
And this next one, this woman is absolutely delusional, thinking that her husband is so lucky that he has her. This is such a destructive mindset to have.
For warning, I'm conceited. Sometimes I literally will think to myself, my future husband, whoever he is so lucky. Like, he'll get to spend the rest of his life in my presence. What an honor. I will cry at the altar just because I'm so happy for him.
Modern women in a nutshell, and this is why men are not getting married anymore.
In this sexist woman, I don't know what her argument is. Basically, she is saying men always bash Lizzo for being fat. Yeah, we always watch these NFL linebackers who are like also 300 pounds, and we don't ever say anything to them. They are 300 pounds majority muscle. Lizzo's 300 pounds majority fat. These guys are actively playing sports daily. She doesn't do anything. What is the correlation here that she's trying to make?
Men will argue up and down that there's no way that Lizzo is in shape, then turn on the TV and watch their favorite 300-pound offensive lineman play a 2-hour game.
And this next one, I'm not gonna lie guys, this woman is making absolute sense. Basically, she is saying that the world is getting effed up because she has heard a story about a man calling a girl a queen because the girl wants to pay for her own wedding ring. I'm sorry, but that's absolutely so sad. If a man can't afford your wedding ring, whatever it may be, let's just say it's like $5,000, $10,000, who cares? The fact that she wants to buy it instead of him is so sad. There should be much more harder working men nowadays where they could still be able to afford their wife's wedding ring. I don't think men should have a mindset where, oh my god, she's such a queen for that. That's actually so sad to listen to.
I want to scream. I can't even fucking believe that men think that this girl is a fucking queen because she's willing to pay for her own ring. Jesus fucking Christ. What is wrong with you guys? What is wrong with... I want to cry right now. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Why is it that you guys think that it's okay for a woman to be so desperate to love, for you to love her, that she has to buy her own fucking ring?
And this next video, this one over here, she is saying she even has higher standards because she is a single mother and she doesn't want any other man to waste her time. Listen, all I'm saying is, if your standards are going higher because you're a single mother, you are ruining your chances even more than before. Because if you couldn't pull a good man when you had no kids, what makes you think you're gonna pull a good man with kids?
One that's a single mother. I have high standards because I'm a single mother. I cannot afford to let somebody play in my face. And who told you that being a single mother disqualifies you from actually having standards and having to settle? I don't know who misled you, but the moment that I became a single mother was the moment I knew I cannot settle. I must always lead by example because I have a little girl looking up to me, okay? Get with it or get lost.
And this last clip is correlated to the last clip. This older woman said everything perfectly.
You have 3 kids. You've never been married. You're not a prize.
And this sucks. We have a single mother over here. She's on this podcast, I guess, breaking down, crying, talking to everybody on the panel, saying, do not be a single mother. It is not the life you want to live. And I guess she immediately regrets everything she's done up until this point because she would rather settle down with a guy. We've seen a lot of these clips on this channel, and this is just another one that I feel like a lot of people should listen to.
Speak, please.
At the end of the day, it's important to have a man in your life. It's really important because of the simple fact that just seeing my son raised without like a father, it hurts. It really does. And you know what? I'm happy for you because it's like when you have that situation, you realize that it's like, this is my man, I'm gonna worship him, and this is the family I'm gonna create. When I'm a grandma and I have the whole entire room filled with my grandchildren, that is your real value. And no women really talk about that. Andrew Tate spoke about it here in the podcast, and that's something that he said that I will always hold to me.
And this next, I'm not sure what's going on in this conversation. Basically, this girl is saying, who does OnlyFans, basically she is arguing about older men and calling them weird and creepy, yet doesn't even realize that's majority of the guys that watch her. That's how she is getting paid. She is bashing older men for being weird, but that's how she's making her living.
When an old man is trying to pursue an 18-year-old, his sperm is no longer swimming.
No. How old do you think your OnlyFans subscribers are, honey?
I don't know.
What does that have to anything to do with
Probably
a personal
that has
relationship? What, sexualizing? If you're okay with old men, 50-year-old, 6-year-old off to your pictures, then what problem do you have? Are you telling me? Are you serious? You don't see that being a double standard in any way?
Oh, girl, I can't even off because you're literally screaming. Being so rude right now.
Go on then.
No, I'm like getting pissed off because you can't, like, anytime I try talking, you just interrupt.
That was the only time. That was the only time this whole show. But if you want, you can go ahead now. I'll be quiet.
You're just screaming, you're throwing hand signals, you're gonna hit somebody.
I think
And this next, we have this woman over here. She is arguing that women are just as capable as men to sleep around and not have any affection afterwards.
You and literally not think about you the next day.
Most women don't behave that way, so it's different for you than it is for me.
Why?
Because we want a woman that can emotionally bond with us, not one that's been who can't later on. A woman with more than 10 bodies has a higher rate of divorce with a man.
And this next, I absolutely love this picture. Basically, this woman said, sleeping around in your 20s has consequences later on in life. Don't let society fool you. And then she also responded saying, I want to know how women got triggered by this tweet, and this wasn't even gender specific. I am confused. Goes to show that women have such a guilty conscience, and they love playing the victim in every single situation. And this next we have this woman over here who has been through enough hot girl summers. You guys don't know what that means. I guess it means sleeping around all your summer. And she's had enough. Now she wants to settle down and find a good man. Why didn't you do this before? Why did you not come to this conclusion beforehand?
Yo, I don't want hot girl summer. I haven't been on a good date in such a long time, and every time I do go on a good date, they always ghost me after or something goes wrong, and I'm just over dating. I'm over it. Like, just go online, try the apps. I've tried them all. They all suck. It's either people that are weird and not my type and they're weird, or they all just want to hook up and they don't want an actual relationship. And I'm like, where are the people that want a white picket fence, you know? Like, does anyone want to be married and have children anymore? Because I want to be married and have children. Like, really bad.
She's desperate.
And this next one is actually super sad. This woman is crying and breaking down because a man treated her with respect. This shouldn't be the effect. This is why you guys shouldn't be chasing the bad boys.
It is like 6 o'clock in the morning and I'm just so upset. Because it's like, what the fuck? This boy...
And this next one, apparently this woman thinks men are trash because a man settled down for another woman other than her.
Oh, men are trash. I literally just found out that this guy I hooked up with like a few times many years ago is now in a relationship. Like, I'm gonna message it.
Now, for the worst clip on the list, guys, we have this woman over here. She is on this date, and she wants this man to literally pay for her kids' food who aren't even present during the date. Paying for her kids during the date is one thing, but bringing food for them at home is not his job. This is the first date he's getting to know this woman, and apparently she's already ordering takeout because she's saying she has no time to cook for them. And I'm like, how is this man paying the price for the decisions you made in your past? I don't think this man should pay for it. I think as a first date, she's lucky to even have this man pay for everything in total.
No, bring the check. I'm paying for my meal and your meal. I'm not paying for your kids' meal. No.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not paying for their kids' meal. No.
So you don't think you owe me after having me wait an hour and a half?
I told you I owe you. I owe you when I take you out again.
And so you're gonna pay for my kids' food?
No, I'm not doing that.
Can you please go ahead and?
I'm not doing that. No. Hold up, beautiful. Hold on. Don't do that. Why
you not bring two, please?
What's the name, Kiera?
Bring 2 orders.
Why should I do that, Kiera?
Because you sitting right here on the date.
I was late to the date.
You bring 2 orders.
But I'm saying, why would I get her kids food? Why would I get her kids some food? They with their daddy.
She was right here.
They daddy should be feeding
8
them.
and 5-year-olds eating steak with a side of A1 sauce. Fuck out of here, B.
Nah, hell no. I'm straight. I'm cool. Don't put that on my bill. Don't put that on me.
Make sure you put a side of A1 sauce as well. And he
Yo,
paying for all of this today.
I'm not paying for all that. No, I'm not paying for all that.
So this is actually where the guy stands up, decides to go to the waitress and cancel the entire order that this woman decided to make for her kids. You believe along the way he started talking to other customers and telling them what was going on because I guess they were like eavesdropping on the conversation. And they ended up actually agreeing with the woman. How does that make any sense? What is wrong with this generation?
Hey, yo, get her. Hey,
going back to the kitchen.
Yo, hey, don't put that order in. Hey, don't put that order in. That made my kids. Don't put that order in. That made my kids. For real, like I'm about to give me my check. I want just my check with my. No, I'm saying I want my check. Okay, don't put them kids on my bill. Them ain't my kids. You know what I'm saying? Them ain't my kids. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to put a bill on me and them ain't my kids. Late to the date. She's trying to make me get some food for her and her kids.
What's wrong with that?
What you mean, what's wrong with that?
You late.
It's my first date. I ain't even met the kids yet.
You late.
I'm late. I gotta buy them steak. She said steak and 2 chicken tenders.
What's wrong with that?
Come on, y'all. Y'all ain't on my side. Ain't nobody on my side, man. Hey, it's cool though.
Whatever.
It's cool though. She gonna take that off. She's checking that shit. I ain't paying for your kids.
Well, that's it, you guys so much for watching, guys. In the next one, take care. Peace.